The technique known as time-lapse is where the frequency at which frames are captured is much lower than that used to view the sequence. This means that the footage, when played at normal speed, everything appears to be moving faster, or lapsing. This technique is the opposite of slow motion, and it's often used for landscapes or clouds, sunsets, star-filled night skies, crowds of people, food rotting, plants growing, and various other things. There are a variety of methods to shoot time-lapse. Most modern video cameras have settings for doing it, as do mobile phones and digital SLRs. Most cameras can be set to shoot one frame every 1, 10, 30, 60, or even 120 seconds. Personally, I prefer to shoot full-length video, as this means I can trim the video just to speed to make it any length I want, as well as keeping the original audio. Generally, time-lapse involves locking the camera down, so that the shots are steady and the frames consistent. This can be slightly boring, and I've always been looking for a way to move the camera during the shoot. The movie X-Lapse was the first piece of kit I purchased. It retails at around £25. It's based on the egg timer principle. This means it turns anti-clockwise, and it also ticks quite loudly. The maximum time for a pan is 60 minutes for a full 360 degrees. It has its own retractable feet, tripod bush, and comes with a mobile phone clip. I soon realised this was quite limited, and I didn't actually always want my time lapses to pan from right to left. This felt back to front to me. The Flow-Mow was the second attempt, and it retails again around the £20 to £25 mark. The added bonus with the Flow-Mow was that the pan could now last up to 2 hours, but again it's based on the egg timer principle, and it ticks loudly as well. I also looked at motorised pan heads, but they were much more expensive, and there was no way that you could be sure they wouldn't be jerky at the slow speeds, so I left it. Then in 2016 I spotted some new products. The VidPro MH360, it looked ideal. Spec was really good. There were multiple preset options to allow full control of panning range and times, 7 panning angle adjustments and 4 time duration periods, with a maximum panning speed of 360 degrees in 5 minutes. And it would go clockwise or counterclockwise. Prices online were around £70 to £100, which seemed slightly high, but for that amount of control I thought was reasonable. Then I found this, the TurnsPro. The spec is really impressive. It can turn clockwise or anti-clockwise. It can have any number of rotations. It can pan backwards and forwards. The time taken to pan can be set to the nearest second, and the degree of pan can be set down to the nearest 15 degrees. Not only that, I can use it as a motorised pan head as well, for normal speed shooting. And all for the very reasonable price of £69 with free postage and packaging to the UK. I have to say, I think this is a lovely piece of kit, and there are a few minor fussy little things I'd like them to consider. I'd love a guide for showing me the angles. It might just be me, but I do struggle sometimes at the smaller increments and the angles. I can tell the difference between 90 and 180, that's about as far as I can go. I also think the build quality in the plastics, certainly around the battery compartment's a wee bit flimsy, but other than that I think it's a nice piece of kit and well worth the money.